Now I'm here at TheatreWorks Florida in Davenport with Scott Cook, the Artistic Director and founder of TheatreWorks Florida, and Mark Graham, the Associate Project Director, to talk about their latest project, which is giving back to our community. Hey guys, thanks for joining me again. I've been with you on the show multiple times, Scott. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Mark, good to have you for the first time.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So you guys just came off of a really successful first season. First of all, congratulations on that.
Thank you. We're very proud.
Yeah, definitely. It was a huge deal here in Polk County for us.
Yes, it was.
And now you guys have been giving back to the community through a TheatreCares program for a long time, and you're kind of expanding that now. So let's start off by talking about what TheatreCares is, what you guys have done with that, and how that started.
Sure. TheatreCares is our community outreach program, and it was originally, it came about when in 2014 we got called by the National Endowment for the Arts. And they were offering us an opportunity to go for a grant called Arts Engagement in American Communities. And what the grant was about was looking for different geographic holes around America that weren't being served or given the opportunity for people to see the arts. And so it started out with me looking for a title for the project, and my company manager, Abel Gonzalez, came around the corner one day and said, "It's not a title, it's an entire project, it's a whole program." And I'm like, oh, here we go. So, it really was his brainchild. So what TheatreCares is all about is bringing the arts to our underserved population.
And now you guys are diving into your next project with TheatreCares. And that's for veterans, which I think is really awesome. We have over in the Winter Haven area, I've actually spoken on the show about kind of a visual art, painting and that sort of thing, cause for veterans. But this is totally different because it's all theater-based. Vet Voices, tell me what's going on with that.
This project has been under research and development for over a year. Back maybe January, February of last year, 2017, I knew we needed a new focus group for the TheatreCares program to continue. And I did a very quick search online. All I did on Google was put in arts and military, and I could not believe what jumped up in front of me, and I fell down a rabbit hole. Well, at the same time that was happening, one of the articles that popped up was by Americans for the Arts, which is a big organization throughout the United States. And they were holding the 4th National Summit of Arts and Health in the Military in Tampa, an hour away. Yeah. I was on that phone so quick, and I got a hold of the director of the actual program, and that weekend we were in Tampa spending time with people who are creating this arts and health coalition, bringing these two sides of therapy together, creative therapy, and seeing the incredible results that they're having with our military veterans. That's really how it began. We are trying to create a safe space environment for our military veterans. We've been given a 4th National Endowment for the Arts grant for this particular project. And by the definition of the project, it will end in a year's time. That is not our intention with this TheatreCares project. We want an ongoing safe space for our veterans to come and explore all aspects of live theater so that they can have self-awareness, self-discovery, and maybe even in the end turn towards a side career or find something that they don't even know that they like. And a lot of this will help them to normalize their lives, hopefully, and find creative healing from the effects of war, from being, in wartime. Whether it be Vietnam or wherever it is. It doesn't matter.
And it's open not only to the veterans, but also to their family and caregivers. Correct. And we're going to be just allow them to explore theater, all aspects of it, from storytelling, from sharing, from dance, from movement. We're just going to explore all those elements and see if we can find a way, and the end result would be a performance of some sort.
The end ultimate result through all of these 3 sort of sections of workshops is supposed to be an original musical play. And we will get there, again, having no idea what it means or what it will be. But I think that's the most fascinating thing, because we don't want the agenda to be about us. We want it to be about their self-discovery and what they find through all of these things we just present to them. And another important thing that we talked about last week in a meeting was this is not a class. This is just a place to come and discover things. a place to come and commune with your fellow veterans or their families or their caregivers. So recruitment is a very big part of what we're doing right now, and I think that's important, that people understand what they'd be getting into if they come to Vet Voices. You don't sign a contract. You don't come to class 5 nights a week. It's not that sort of experience. We will let them give us the energy to say, it will now become this, because that's what you brought to the table tonight. Next week, it might become that, because that's what you brought to the table. And it's just so cool. I mean, honestly, in the 32 years of directing, it's frightening to me. But it's one of the most exciting things I think I've ever done, and we still don't even know what it is.
We also are up for another grant, aren't we?
We are up for another grant.
And therefore,
right after we closed season, we had to write this grant very quickly. But we are up for a $25,000 grant from USA Today News. We have passed phase 1, and what this money will be used for is to for 30 military families or more, we'll have to figure out how to divvy this up. They'll receive what we call an Arts Access Pass, and they will get 4 free tickets to absolutely everything we do all year, from our main stage season to highlight workshops that we might hold. They can give those tickets out to their friends and family, to the final presentation. So that is, we went after that funding because that portion of our program isn't funded. With that, we passed phase 1 and we've been accepted into the grant process. Part 2 of the grant process is what we're in right now. We have to raise $3,000 to prove to USA Today News that we as a company have the ability to be sustainable after their money disappears. If you can pass that $3,000, you go to level 3, where they're actually going to pick these grants and give them out to people.
what is our deadline?
Our deadline is like very quickly. It's May 19th, so we've only got a very short amount of time to raise this money. So
how can people help you guys?
if you go directly to our website, www.theatreworksfl.org, and that's theater with an R-E, not an E-R, we have a page for TheatreCares, and right there you'll see the donation button. It'll take you over. It'll give you the short story of what we're rambling on about today. There's a video in case you've forgotten about what we've talked about. And really what we're looking for is people who support this incredible alternative idea of arts and clinical therapy coming together for the healing of our veterans, people who've been affected, whether it be friends and family, the veterans themselves, we're looking for support from them, and also corporate businesses and local businesses who know the worth and what our veterans go through on a daily basis. And to be able to offer something so incredible to our community, to our veterans, there's no description, there's no price tag you can put on this sort of experience. For us, we get to do what we love and affect people's lives. And for me, I've seen it 3 times running with TheatreCares projects. The takeaway, there's no price you could put on it. There's no way to buy this feeling.
Well, I thank you guys for doing this for our community, and I look forward to seeing what it turns into. And I thank you guys for your time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thanks.
For more information on Vet Voices, visit www.theatreworksfl.org.